Assalamu alaikum class. Hope you are all fine. So in today's lecture, we are going to discuss note making, summary, and fact and opinion. Now let us go through the passage one. The first thing is that is note making task. So in note making task, the first thing is that is you are going to add at least 12 content points excluding the given example. Now in this point, you are going to read the passage 1 and then you are going to take out the 12 content points related to the passage, but you are not going to include here the given example. This given example is for your help only. So excluding that given example, you are going to write at least 12 points. You may write more than 12 points. It's up to you that you can write more than 12 points depending on the situation. Third point is that accept own words or lifting. However, own words are not recommended as they may cause confusion while writing the summary. Here they want to say that you are not going to write in your own words. Try to write the words which are given in the passage in order to avoid any confusion. Now in the next point is write sentences on note form. However, if they are sentences, they should not be entirely verbatim left. Details and examples should be deleted. Now in this, you are not going to give the full details and example of the sentence. You are going through to the point words, or you are going to make to the point words of the passage 1 or note making task. Now in the next slide, we are going to discuss that if written in phrase, then the point should be sensible. Now if you are writing any of these points in phrase form, then that phrase should be understandable for the examiner or for the teacher. For example, extermination carried out. Now here we are unable to understand that which type of extermination is going to carried out. So the proper way of writing this phrase is, or point is, that extermination carried out for reward. Now this is the correct way of writing any phrase in the note making task. Then the next point, if point is made in the wrong box or out of the box, marks are not awarded. It means that if the examiner has asked you to write the words in the proper box, so it should be there. Otherwise, if you are going to put the wrong point or the correct point in the wrong box, then you are not going to get any reward for that or any marks for that. In the next point, that is points should be in order, but if not in sequence, they are acceptable. So that must be, try to avoid this thing that you are going to write it in an irregular form. Try to write the points in order form in order for the convenience of the examiner or the teacher. Next is spelling and grammatical errors are penalized here. In the next slide, we are going to talk about the summary writing, that how we are going to write the summary. Use notes to compose a piece of formal continuous prose. Student may write the summary in 1 or 2 paragraphs. Prefer 2 paragraphs for 2 themes. Now here in the previous note making task, you people have made the 12 note making task or the 12 content points. Now you are going to use those 12 content points in the summary writing, right? So it must be a continuous writing. At least 12 points should be used to compose the summary. Maximum the 12 points which you people use in the note making task, that should be used in the summary making to make it in the composed form. Now in the next one, use the own words is meditatory. Don't you waste your time in changing scientific vocabulary like cloning, mutation, etc. It means that don't try to use your own words or try to use your own vocabulary. Just try to the point. Use varied sentences structure, that is simple, compound, or complex. For compound, use fan voice connector, that is for, and, neither, either, but, or, yet, so. Since these are basically the words which to make it in a connected form, to make the summary in a connected form, we are going to use the compound words. For complex use connectors, we are going to use the relative pronoun, and that is because, who, which, that, where, when. These are basically used to connect the summary or connect the sentences from one sentence to another. Use linking words for contrast, sequence, and result in order to make it a continuous writing. Now these are some of the conjunctions which we are going to use in the summary writing. So according to the situation, we can use any of these uh, conjunctions in order to make it the summary the continuous writing. Now what serious errors are students make in which used to cut their marks in their examination? The serious errors of our Lamida Perennis, that is the wrong verb form, that is serious sentence structure, that is serious errors of sentences structure, especially in setting up subordination, omission or obvious misuse of preposition, wholesale misunderstanding over the meanings of the word used, serious errors of agreement, ingrained weakness of punctuation, that is habitual comma placing, the necessary full stop, misspelling of minor nature count as a serious errors when the form of the word is severely mangled. Obvious slips of repetition or omission and breakdown of senses. These are some of the things which a student make in making the summary, and these are some of the serious errors which can even cut their marks in their examination. Now this in the summary task we are having the band system. So how we are going to divide the band system, that we are having 5 bands, band 2, 3, 4, that is one band more. So the first one, the person who scored 9 to 10 marks, this is basically the way which they are fulfilling, or we call it as a task fulfillment. If they have fulfilled all those requirements, so they can get easily 9 to 10 points, right? So according to that band is going to be divided. A person who is taking 9 to 10 marks, he will be divided in the band 5, in band 4, then and then band 3, then band 2, and then band 1. Now there must be the coherence and relevance in the summary. Relevance means to say that there must be the relevant to the theme, focus on the key words of the question. Then there must be fluent and coherent. Variety of sentences structure and variety of punctuation marks are used here. That there must be the proper use of punctuation. Synthesizing, that is logical sequence and use of own words, and here the use of own words must be logical. Then you are going to use the linking devices, use of varied connectors, that is linking words, relative pronouns and conjunctions, which you people have read in the previous slide. In the next one, that we are going to talk about the fact and opinion. Now this is basically the critical thinking we are going through passage 1. These can be in the form of short question answers, or here we are going to write or distinguish between the fact and opinion. Now here the fact and opinion depend upon the passage, that how we are going to take out the fact and how we are going to take out the opinion. And here they refer to the relevant paragraph while attempting this question. So while attempting the question, we can easily take out the fact and opinion. So let us see what is basically fact and opinion and how we can write it. In the last slide, we will go through the chain, that what is fact and what is opinion, what is the difference between fact and opinion. Mostly in passage 1 we use the opinion, and that opinion is basically the opinion of the writer which he is giving in the passage. Now what is fact? A fact is a true statement about something that can be tested or proven to be true. Now fact mean that a thing that cannot be changed and that is believed by everyone. For example, the sun is hot is a fact, and we can't change this fact that sun is hot. So it is a fact because we can test the temperature of the sun and prove that it is hot. Now if we come upon the opinion, an opinion is what someone thinks. Opinion, now this opinion varies from person to person, right? So in an opinion cannot be tested since it is always changing, like it changes from person to person. For example, broccoli is so yummy is an opinion because this statement is sometimes believed about broccoli. Tomorrow, that same person may think broccoli is the most disgusting food ever. Now, this opinion can change from time to time, from day to day, from year to year. But the fact is that cannot be changed. It remains the same and it cannot be changed by anyone. So this was all about your passage 1, and these are the things which are included in passage 1.